Let me show you what we got out here. I got a big pile of sticks here, and I'm gonna try and find a piece of maple. I think maple, maybe some alder, something that's hard, a hard wood that I can make into a walking stick. Just look through this stuff to see if I can find something that is, it's got like a handle. It's gotta have like a handle on it. What's this? Oh, look at that. Oh, ooh, what a find. Look at, it's got a nice handle area. I can cut this off. And it's about the right, oh, that's good. It's about the right thickness. You know, you don't want something too heavy. All right, let's take it down to the shop and see what we can do. We already measured. My mom, she had her hand on a chair, so we measured the height. Need 34 inches, and I think this is gonna work out. It's gonna work out just perfect. Okay. All right. I think what we'll do is we'll set up over here. Now this thing is wet. It's been sitting in the bushes and just in the dirt. So first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna cut it down to 34 inches. Tape measure right here. All right, here's 34 inches. We'll make it a little long just in case. We can always trim it down later. So there's 36 inches. And I think I will, oh, there's no chop saw. Okay, we're gonna have to cut it by hand. It's all right, I'll put that right there. It's pretty dry. It's just this outer stuff. And the reason I like this is it's got all these little knobs and you know, defects. I like these little bumps. Can you see that definition? I don't know if you can pick that up, but it's got these nice little bumps on it. It's gonna give it some good character. But I think this will look better with a knob on the front, or a nice round knurl. So we'll cut this back. All right. Yeah, seems pretty good. Now this tip here, see that tip is broken off? We're gonna cut that little piece off right there. Once that dries, I'm gonna hit that with the sander and just polish it down. It's gonna come out nice. What I'm gonna do now is get a chisel or a screwdriver, flat blade, and just take the bark off so it'll dry. All right, I got a chisel. And I'm just gonna go in here real soft. I don't wanna dig into any of those little protruding bumps. I'm just kind of taking this moss stuff off of here first, getting it down to just the under layer, right where that cambium layer is. I'm gonna let this sit and dry for about a week. My mom wanted one right away, but she's not gonna get one right away. She's got a metal one she can use. This one's gonna be a little nicer. She had one that my grandpa made, and my grandpa's been passed for, oh man, 30 years. 30, maybe 35 years he's been passed on now. But she lost it at the beach. She left it on a stump and then she drove off, and she's kind of sick about it because it was Grandpa's. He made one and he got it from this property. I mean, he's owned this property since the 30s, almost 100 years now. So I'll make her a new one, and hopefully it'll work out. I don't want to take off too much into the good stuff here. I don't want to lose any character. I just want to take that bark off so it'll, oh, look at this. It's got a nice little splice here in and the cambium layer opened up. That's going to look nice. I just want this stuff to dry out. We'll come back in a few days after it's dried up and take a look at it. I'm just taking the stuff off with the side, not using the sharp pointy part of the chisel at all. We'll do that when it's dry. Just getting rid of the wet bark. Although right here, take that little piece off. There's one right there. Yeah, there we go. The more bark I can get off, the faster it'll dry. I'm pretty sure this is maple. Oh, it's got these nice warts on here. Those are gonna look good. I think this is gonna come out just nice. Just nice. Get rid of all this bark with the lichen on it. We don't want that. It's got a nice knurl right here. Little rounded knurl right on the handle there. It's not going to come in contact with your hand at all. It's just going to give it a little definition. There's a little bump out right here. That's kind of nice. Gives it some detail. That was a good find. I found that right off, man. It was just like sitting right there. I was fortunate. I thought I was going to have to go digging for days. Oh, this is coming out nice. There's a nice little knurl right there. Okay. Now we'll let that dry, and we'll come back in a few days. I might have to put the heat gun on it and get it to go a little faster, but we'll give it a couple days first. That's a little high for my mom, but I mean, that's a good handle. That's nice. All right, until next time, we'll come back and catch you. Okay, I'm in my laundry room. I've taken this Clorox bleach and I just dumped it into a thing. Put bleach on there just so I know. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna spray this down. I've taken all the bark off as much as I could. I'm just going to give it a good spray. Try and clean it up a little bit. Flip it over. And we're just going to spray it, and then we'll leave it sit here for a few minutes. It doesn't take too long. It only takes about a minute or so to start to lighten up, get rid of all the dirt and soil, any kind of stuff that might be, it's old weathered look. I'll come up the handle a little bit here, or down the handle maybe. Gotta be really careful with bleach. You don't want to get any of it on you. It will mark up all of your clothes. So I'm doing it in the laundry room. All right, we'll come back after I let this sit for a few minutes. Okay, so I got about 3/4 of the walking stick. You can see down here it's not done yet, but this over here has been bleached out, and we will dry that out a little bit. I've washed it off, so it's diluted now. The bleach isn't on there anymore. And we'll do the other side. And then we'll let it sit and dry for another day.